Oh my gosh, I have to fix my hair. Ah. It's like... Man, having short hair honestly sucks. I'm gonna try my best to style it while I'm on stream. I guess I'll just leave it like that, and, you know, it's something. Unstoppable Trimax, hello, and thanks so much for jumping in. Hope you're having a wonderful time so far. First, yes, you are indeed first. Which, to that, I mean, I do have to congratulate you for that. Thank you for being so early. I am back. And I am essentially back to just doing the same old. Dude, what happened to your hair? Welcome back, Zach. Hello, Jim Allen. Thanks a lot for jumping in. And the answer to that is... Okay, well, I need you all to please bear with me, okay? This is very important. This is a very gut-wrenching story that, to this day, I still have not gotten over. So I do need all of you guys to please be patient with me as I tell this story. So my hair looks the way it does because I went recently to the Dominican Republic with my parents. And then everybody there was like,
Oh, you should get a haircut. You look like a hippie.
and I was like, I intended on getting a haircut before coming, so like fine, whatever. I guess I'll go do that. You dumb boomers. So, my dad comes up to me and he goes, look, I know that you don't trust a lot of people with your hair. However, right here in this town, I know a great barber. Like somebody that cuts hair with scissors, as a matter of fact. Like not just a machine to shave. And he does style hair. So, you can just show him a picture of what you want. And then go from there, and he should be able to do that for you. And I was like, all right, Dad, I'll trust you, because I will at least be there to have full control of what happens. Well, it turns out that I didn't have full control of what happened, because when I went up to the guy, to the hairstylist or the barber, I introduced myself and everything. He's already a friend of my dad's. And I was like, okay, this is what I want. It's just a little bit shorter than what I have now. Can you do that? And he goes, oh yeah, I know exactly what you want. So then we get onto the chair. He hands me a mirror. He's like, so that you can keep an eye on yourself while I'm cutting your hair. So I'm like, okay, cool, sure, no problem. And every time I said, I think that's enough, he's like, no. We have to clear up these edges and things like that. So I was like, okay. And then when we were done, my hair was the shortest it has been in 10 years. And I was like, I was so f***ing mad. I walked out of there like shaking the barber's hand, and I just walked back home, or back to my grandparents' house rather. And I was just like, I was about to explode. I did not want to talk to anybody that day. And that's essentially what's going on with my hair. If I bring it down right now, I will look stupid. But if I leave it up like this, I'll look like a 2005 kid at least, which is, I guess, better than looking stupid. Anyway, let's go ahead and switch over to just chatting for a bit. I was literally thinking I have a question for Tech. I'm so sorry that took a long time, my story. Then you were live. What is it with old people's fixation on short haircuts? I don't get it either, but it's literally all of my uncles and aunts that feel that way, and also my grandparents and my parents, for that matter. So when I was hating on my haircut entirely, they were all like, "Oh, you look great. You looked awful before. Like, you looked terrible before. You look way better now. Like, with your short hair, now you look like a man instead of a hippie." And I was like, yeah, but I'm not particularly comfortable with having super short hair because it doesn't match my face. Or my style, for that matter. So I was pretty pissed that whole day. Anyway, Jim Allen, what was your question exactly? Your tech question. Or the question that you have for me, I suppose. Ultra Pranks, hello tech. How was the Bahamas? Actually, I went to the Dominican Republic, I'll have you know, and it was fun. It was a good time. I saw a bunch of old friends, and it was cool. Your favorite fan is back, Greg McConroy. Thanks so much for jumping in. How's your night going so far? How's everyone's nights going so far? Do you plan on getting it fixed now that you're back? My hair is too short for me to get it fixed, so that's not happening. And see, back with a whole new look. Yes, sir. Back with a whole new look. It's not a look I wanted, but I am back with it, I suppose. I'm just waiting for my hair to grow back so that I can go back to actually styling it in the way that I actually like. So we'll have to see about that. But yes. Unstoppable Trimax. 5600X, Ryzen 5 versus Ryzen 7 3700X. What GPU are you going to pair it with? Ultra Pranks. I think the problems with the G502 disconnecting is when I when I put pressure on that side of the laptop. It could also really mean that there's something wrong with the USB cable or the USB port itself. Because if you're applying pressure on that specific side, it probably has to do with that. Oh, you're pairing it with a 3060 Ti. Honestly, Ryzen 5 5600X would be a more affordable buy, a more efficient buy, and one that won't introduce you to any kind of bottlenecking between those two. So I think I would go with the 5600X if I was in your position. Yeah, the USB port, definitely. Yeah, it's gotta be. That means that you need a new laptop. And considering how much you were talking before about how many things you're going to buy, I'm sure that buying a laptop is not gonna be a big deal. Logitech webcams are the best. It's just their software straight up sucks. I hope that they get the software attention that they need, just like Elgato. Yeah, they do have pretty good webcams. Actually, yeah, like I am pretty much on board with you. Their webcams, even on the higher end, like talking about the Brio or the 4K webcam as it's now called, like it is more reasonably priced than a lot of the more recent offerings. So yeah. But other than that, it's been great. Had it for like 2 weeks or 3. Okay, sweet. It is a really nice mouse. I really like that mouse. The G502, seriously, I don't see myself replacing it anytime soon. I'm feeling nice today. Brown Dude just jumped in. Welcome in, Mr. Brown Dude. I got bored with swag bucks. I'm looking into MSI laptops now. You got tired of earning swag bucks? It's just not your thing anymore. Do you plan on wearing a cap when you go outside? No, I just roll with what I've got. Right now, I can't wear my hair in the way that I typically do. Like now that I have it super short, because I have headphones on. Like for instance, I usually have something more like this, like to the side. But with headphones on, yeah, like it doesn't look as nice. My forehead just kind of, well, my 5 head just kind of pops out. However, I did consider wearing a cap if we're going out until my hair grew back, but it's way too hot over here. I wouldn't be able to manage it. And honestly, it might be a little bit ridiculous as an adult for me to do that. And I don't know, people are really going to make fun of me over that. That's for sure. I already have enough bullies in my life. 144p resolution is underrated. Yeah, 1440p, definitely. Yeah, I mean, like, not too many people talk about 1440p, but 1440p is just surprisingly common. Your hair. I thought you were bald. Yeah, it's because of my forehead, and it's currently like this. I'm not bald, but I definitely feel like I am. Man, I should have put on a cap for this live stream. What about Ryzen 7 5800X with a 3070? That would also be a pretty good combination. And if you have the money for that combination, then that's an even better one. So, yeah, I mean, that's my take. Hack Briggs, yo, what's good? Hello, Hack Briggs, welcome in. It's been a while. The laptop is from 2019, so I've had it for quite a while. Well, I mean, 2 years for a laptop isn't exactly that long. Like, people buy laptops expecting them to last 4 years-ish, I would say. Bohemian Rhapsody. Bohemian Rhapsody. I'm not exactly sure if I get the reference. I know that's a song. It belonged to someone else in my family, and they gave... Oh, okay, gotcha. The 16 series of graphics cards are underrated too. Nah, no. They don't really need that much attention, honestly. Hackbrick says, I get haircuts with my stream in mind. You slacking. Also, I'm coming in a little bit late, so I have no idea what's going on. Oh, so essentially, I was educating everybody on my trauma, on what it was like to get a haircut that I did not ask for. And it was honestly too much of a traumatic experience that I'm having a lot of difficulties even just recounting. But yeah, I mean, I asked for a certain haircut, and the guy's like, "Yeah, I know exactly what I know exactly what you want." And I was like, "Okay, great." So then he goes in and he gives me the opposite of what I asked for, and then and then my mom comes in and she says, his father will cover the cost. And then I went back to my grandparents' house, and I was like, just wanting to kill something. I did everything I could to at least try to style it in any way that I possibly could, but no, my hair is too short for me to be able to style it at this point, so that means I have to wait. Your haircut makes you have a big head. I agree, yeah. Again, I'm not particularly a big fan of that. I picked up 5 3090s this week. Oh yeah? What is the purpose of that? Is it to perhaps send to Tech Summit? Just kidding. You know, this is the only time that you can say you don't like the haircut. Well, what do you mean? What do you mean that this is the only time that I can say that? What are you insinuating with that? Does RAM speed matter? To me, not really, but I know that a lot of people, not a lot of people, like there are people that do place importance on the speed of RAM, and I personally think that it really depends on your workload, and even then, I just get the most affordable RAM that I can. I think that that RAM speeds don't really make that much of a difference. The only thing I use with the Amazon gift cards are things like clothes, headphones, or other stuff. Oh, oh, okay. I mean, that's useful. I definitely have to go clothes shopping, actually. I use channel points for you to sing the song. Oh? Oh. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for doing so. Oh my goodness. Yeah, like you guys have to remind me. I am so sorry about that, but yeah, you guys have to remind me when you spend points on Twitch because it doesn't appear on Streamlabs when I'm streaming to two platforms. So let me see. Bohemian Rhapsody. So because I don't really know the rhythm of the song so well, I'm just going to read out the lyrics in the best way that I can. Are you guys ready for talent? Okay, here we go. Is this a real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy. Because I'm easy come, easy go. Little high, little low. Anyway the wind blows, doesn't really matter to me. Mama just killed the man. Put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun. But now I've gone and thrown it all away. Mama, oh, didn't mean to make you cry if I'm not back again this time tomorrow. Carry on, as if nothing really matters. Too late, my time has come. Sent shivers down my spine, body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody, I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth. Mama, oh, I don't want to die. I sometimes wish I'd never been born at all. I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo. Oh, Galileo. I think you remember that part. I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. Spare him his life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Bismillah. No, we will not let you go. Let him go, Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let him go, Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let him go, Bismillah. Oh, we'll not let you go. Let me go, never let you go. Let me go, never let you go. Let me go, ah. No. Oh, mamma mia. Let me go, Beelzebub has a devil, but aside from me. So you think you can stop me and spit in my eye, so you think you can love me and leave me to die. Oh, baby, can't do this to me, baby. Just gotta get out, just gotta get right out of here. Nothing really matters, anyone can see. Nothing really matters to me. Anyway, the wind blows. The lyrics were provided by Music's Match. The songwriter is Freddie Mercury. Let's see, I feel like I missed a ton of messages actually, so I'm gonna go ahead and scroll back up. Let's see. Just comb your hair forward. I tried that. It doesn't work with my current haircut because unfortunately, like he cut it so that these edges would be completely like straight like that. And the way that I usually cut it is so that it can easily go to the side. So now because it's only going straight, if I put it down, I look dumb. You know, I'm live right now. What? Where? I know, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, I went to the beach.
Did you? Without me? Despicable.
Who's him?
That's Vegeta. Yeah,
Why do we ask him?
because he's really mad. Yeah, and that's what he does when he's really mad.
We don't collect
What did you get?
shells.
Shells?
Yes. I blamed them here.
You did.
Yeah, you want to go?
Yeah, sure. Okay, he's gonna show me some of his seashells. Oh my goodness, I had to scroll up. Let me see. Okay. I mean, we clowning, but it's not all that bad. Oh, thank you. Though I hope you're not just being nice. Should we be excited for Windows 11? No, not yet. Huh? Sure. They're so nice. Yeah. You should put them in your room. You should put them in your room. Don't you think?
I don't have enough space for shells.
Well, you have to tell your mom to clean your room so that way you can put the shells there. Yeah?
You slept with this?
I did. You were supposed to take it back, mister.
Oh. I could turn it to
Yeah.
Now he can always use
Yeah, the big head is full of Mike's info. You better calm down, Mr. Brown Dude. I'm talking to chat right now. They're viewers of my channel. I still do get gift cards, but not like $500 ones, more like $50, $100. Hey, that's still really good. Like, you could do a lot with that. Crypto mining. Oh. I mean, in certain states, you're not going to be able to use up too much energy, I think. Like, there was something about a lot of headlines about like PCs getting banned in places like California and things like that. It turned out that people just kind of jumped on that, and PCs aren't getting banned. It's just that, you know, they have to be redesigned so that they don't take up too much space, so that they don't use as much energy, at least for pre-built only. Yeah.
So, in the beach, this beach was a super small. It was super small.
Mm-hmm.
This water.
Okay.
I went to the water, and I did the beach like that.
You did? Maybe next time we can make a bigger one.
These were collect from the beach. It didn't came like this, so it's just because a few pieces collapsed.
I mean, that does happen.
Yes. But not to this one. This one was in the beach.
You can tell the barber that you don't like the haircut.
dropped it.
I would not do that. I would feel pretty bad. I used to do that as a kid, actually. And I thought that it was really rude after I grew up.
It didn't blink.
Yeah. It happens under very specific circumstances that the shell will break, right?
So why you're not open?
Because I don't like how they look in the box. Yeah. Is it possible to have two operating systems on your PC? Like, I use Linux for work, but Windows for gaming or casual user things? Yes. Yes, you can. So you can sideload, or I guess like boot into a different operating system within one computer using a virtual machine. Oh, you want the Mewtwo?
You know my mom is not very.
Oh yeah, she doesn't like Dragon Ball stuff.
She doesn't like when you send different cards.
Mm-hmm.
Dragon Ball Z cards.
What do you call a man with no legs? Yak cheese knuckle sandwich? I don't get it. Bro, I can't breathe, lol. oh, is it because of the song? I'm like way too late into catching up with these messages. I apologize. That song took a while. It was a very powerful one.
So, when I was leaving, I found it. So,
Mm-hmm.
when DDL found it, he showed me.
Oh, she went to the beach too?
Yes, and Luca and Mama.
Oh, okay. It's funny how I wasn't invited.
Yes, because you could. Only when different people come to the beach.
But no one invited me.
No. So me and my friend go ask my mom can I go to the beach.
He goes, no one invited you.
Me stop working.
Maybe.
Yes, because you told me you always have.
Also, do you have two separate Streamlabs accounts for your YouTube and Twitch notifications, then like pull them in with OBS in the layer? I don't know how OBS works. I use Wirecast. I don't think that would be possible, unfortunately, with Streamlabs OBS, because how it works is that you have one Streamlabs account, and then you connect your Twitch and your YouTube to that account, and then from there, like, you can stream to both platforms. But yeah, like, it's not really, like, it's not as nice as just like being able to keep the two chats separate. I wish I could. Hey, Max Genke, thank you so much for that. Hey Noah, wait, thank you so much for that subscription over on YouTube. I do very much appreciate it. Thank you. What is it? Oh, she's asleep.
She always sleeps.
She sleeps 20 hours a day. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. She is asleep. I turned them on a different way for my phone, the same way that I turned those lights on. They're similar, but not really the same. Listen to the song. I can't listen to it on stream, unfortunately. I will get a copyright claim if I do. I think wearing a big wig is the way to go. It crossed my mind. It did. It definitely did. You know. Hey, I'm streaming right now, so can you go back to the other apartment?
Yes.
Okay.
I just had to get my things.
Okay, no problem.
What's that little tiny thing?
That's an SD card.
Is it for me?
No, it's for me.
Oh, double for a Switch.
No, it's for me.
Yeah, but is it for your Switch?
No, it's for my camera. Okay, see you later.
No wonder them being around because I think I have to come back.
Okay, I'll let you know. Alright, bye. God bless you too. Bye. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. We're clown wig, because that's what you are. Oh, I dare you to say that to my face, mister. I dare you. Glary, yo, do you remember me? I do, Glary. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. And also, I mean, in the bit, I kind of wanted to talk about a little something. Stoms, hey, how are you doing? What budget USB microphone that you would prefer? For $50 budget, preferably. this one, the Razer Siren Mini, and this is actually kind of exactly what I wanted to talk about. Officially, the winner of July's Patreon giveaway is C. Again, over on Patreon. C just earned, or just won, the Raycon H20 headphones, $100 headphones. This month, we're actually going to be giving away one Razer Siren Mini. This one right here in white, exactly. And one piece of merch as well. So one winner will earn both. And like, you can pretty much choose what you want from the merch store. And I'll order that for you and then send it over to you. So yeah, if any of you guys are interested in supporting the Patreon, I would appreciate that a lot. And definitely, you'd be entered onto the giveaway, which we do every single month. But once we reach like a certain amount of patrons, we want to be able to do them weekly. But yes, to answer your question, $50 Razer's Siren Mini is the way to go. I was on Amazon and saw an ad saying NVIDIA GeForce has your back for back to school. So does that mean I'll be able to bring in RTX 3090 to school? I mean, like, you can bring one. I don't think that they're going to tell you no. But you might get robbed. Razer Siren Mini, yeah. What is the best microphone for podcasting? From $100 to $400? Man, I mean, that at that point, that really depends on your preference. So what I can do is tell you what I prefer in terms of that. So when it comes to my favorite podcasting microphone between $100 and $400, I don't want to say the Shure SM7B because I feel like that's too popular of a choice. So when it comes to podcasting, honestly, the Samsung Q9U is a very good option at around $200. So hey, that's probably the one that I would pick up if I want like a broadcasty sound for around that money. But like a very good contender as well would be the Rode Procaster, which is a very good XLR dynamic microphone from Rode that is specifically made for podcasting and broadcast situations. So I can recommend that one as well. It would probably be between those two. I personally would go the Samsung route, but I guess it kind of depends on what sound you prefer for both of them. I personally, again, prefer Samsung's. Tech Nanny in the house. Yeah, woo, Tech Nanny. Oh wait, hang on. I think I actually have like sound cues. Oh no, wait, wrong one. Wrong one. There we go, clapping. It is pretty quiet though. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. Can you draw, please? Actually, rather than drawing, because my drawing display isn't working at the moment properly, rather than drawing, what I can do is show you guys what I've been up to animation-wise in just a bit. I'll show you guys. That's what I was thinking of getting, but I was just wanting some more input things. No, yeah. Essentially, Razer Siren Mini is the way to go. I'm liking the MV7 by Shure. The MV7 is also a very good microphone. For podcasting, though, I don't prefer the sound of the MV7. Ah, okay, no problem. Would you review the RK61? It's a keyboard. Maybe. I might have to cut back on what I can actually review, because I've spent a lot of money on the channel, like buying things, and the losses are now starting to show a bit. But if I'm able to, then sure. Glary, I have the PodMic before, and the PodMic is a great microphone. Hey, I'm up to 3,800 a month with my rigs. Really now? That's pretty sick, actually. That's pretty sick. If you're getting that much, I mean, I hope that you are profiting. Oh, I mean, like, is this some profits or what? What do you think about FaZe K? I was not expecting that question. I mean, my opinions on FaZe Clan in general are a little bit harsh. So I'm just going to comment on the whole situation with FaZe K and saying that he shouldn't have accepted that sponsorship deal. It's a pretty bad idea. And he should have been able to see right through it. Like, I don't accept, for instance, product key sponsorships. I always ignore those emails because I myself have actually bought like some of those like cheaper product keys and things like that, and I've been burned by it. So that's why, like, because I had a pretty bad experience, I can't exactly recommend that. And considering how many people are being hit when it comes to how hard crypto is just like fluctuating in terms of its value, I think they should have been more considerate, especially considering his audience. It's like thinking of, we don't talk about them here. Yeah, I guess so. I'm in this little town in Wyoming, which is really favorable to crypto miners. Is that so? In what sense? Ultra pranks, but whenever I plan to build my PC for work in college, I'm gonna take a lot of care of it. Yes, you should, definitely. Like, get yourself a little something that will last you for years. Max Genke, hey, I love the streams. Aw, well, thanks so much, man. And I'm really sorry for getting to your comments so late. But yeah, I very much appreciate you being here, so thank you. How's your night going? Will installing games on the SSD instead of the HDD make playing smoother? Yes. Well, no. It's just going to make loading times faster, essentially. But it doesn't have too much bearing on its performance per se. It's supposed to be jokes that don't make any sense. Your face. There you go. I downloaded a laughing track. I prepared for this live stream. Sorry, I was thinking Stream Element. Oh, okay. I mean, either way, yeah, like Stream Element. I mean, I've never used Stream Elements, actually. So, it could be different with Stream Elements. What are your thoughts on Logic Capture? Is it better than OBS? I haven't tested out Logic Capture, but from my experience with Logitech software in general, you know, shoddy stuff. I don't know specifically about Logic Capture when it comes to, you know, how well it does, but what I will say is that OBS is pretty good. So I would personally stick with OBS. But again, that's coming from somebody that hasn't really dug into Logic Capture, so excuse me there. And then just listen to it without sharing it to the stream. Ah, so you want me to listen to it now? Maybe. Hack Breaks. Wait, is that a new figurine on that super cool shelf? You noticed! Ah, yes, actually. This is a brand new figurine that I have over there. Thank you for asking, Hack Bricks. If I could give you like free like viewer points as a result of noticing these things, I absolutely would. But yeah, so I just got my hands on the Cloud figurine from the Final Fantasy VII Remake, to be exact. And with Cloud is going to be the Sephiroth figurine as well when that comes out in October. And I'm waiting on Noctis's friends up there, so Gladiolus, Ignis, and Prompto. But yes, thank you for noticing. Gosh damn it. Like, you're starting to become my favorite. I'm choosing favorites already. Is your giveaway available for people outside of the US? Yes, absolutely. If you are a Patreon, then it does not matter where you're from at all. I will ship to your country as long as it is accessible enough. But yeah, like, it is likely that I might end up having to pay more for this microphone. I mean, more for the shipping than I did for this microphone to send it out and stuff. That is a possibility, but it's fine, you know? Would you give away a T669? I was actually thinking of making a joke about that. Is the T669 a side joke of Tech Summit? It is. What is classified as an ultra-wide monitor? An ultra-wide monitor just has ultra-wide. I mean, like, it's just... If a monitor looks really wide, then it's ultra-wide. And like, if it doesn't look like your conventional 16:9 monitor, it's a terrible way of explaining it, but I mean, essentially, like, that's how you know if it is an ultra wide monitor. And yeah, like, that's a pretty simple indicator, I would say. I would never need one unless I'm doing heavy hitter work, which I may be doing, but I'll have to see. Okay. But as time goes on, NVIDIA will make more GPUs, so yeah, like, you don't have to worry about getting your hands on a 3090 right now when college won't be a thing for a few more years. I will never bring my JBL headphones to school. They will steal it from me. $130 pair of headphones being stolen would suck a lot. Yes, it would. I actually wanted to cry when I lost my $50 phone in school. When I was in high school. I was like... I can't find my phone. My mom's gonna be so mad at me. I was a freshman, I think, in high school when that happened, and one of my friends actually saw it and he picked it up. So that's how I got it back. But yeah, still sad story. It's okay, bro. No rush. Just giving some recommendations. It's about $60 too. Okay, it's pretty affordable, and I appreciate that. Have you seen the Stream Deck keyboard? I have not seen the Stream Deck keyboard, actually. Excuse you? That is a thing. That is a thing? Educate me. I mean, we are supposed to be recording the podcast tomorrow, so it would be nice to know this stuff. The Stream Deck keyboard? Or do you just mean like the Stream Deck itself? Because I do have a Stream Deck XL. Tech, I'm gonna be honest, the 3090 is overrated. You're overrated. Your face is overrated. There you go. There's my laugh track. 3800 is after power costs. However, my return on investment on the total investment is about 10 months, and I'm 3 months in. Wow. I mean, that's... it sounds to me like it's... Like, right now, it is pretty good. So keep on rolling, man. Today sucked because our refrigerator died, so we gotta get a new one. Ooh, that is indeed unfortunate, especially during this time of the year. I would cry. Does having dual monitors demand more of the RAM, CPU, or GPU? It demands an extra slot from your GPU, but I would say that no. Having an extra monitor might not demand more of that. However, if you are performing other tasks on that monitor, then RAM might be most affected. So, like, it highly depends. Cost of electricity is low. Company structure set up on the state level makes it easier to parse out cap gains and income when it comes to mining. Also, winters are cold and dry, so you can pull in. I want to go to Wyoming now. I hate New York. Take me there. I, I, I need to be in a cold space like that. Bald Summit. Don't you dare, Mr. Brown Dude. Don't you dare. Bunch of boring company stuff. Well, fair enough. Whenever I tried a membrane and mechanical keyboards, I had a hard time typing. It was so weird since I'm used to laptop keyboards, so I'm going to have to get used to it. No, yeah, I don't really like using membrane keyboards. On the laptop, it's fine, but if I'm on the desktop, I would much prefer a mechanical keyboard, but beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. Bald Summit. Oh man, I had a feeling that this was going to become an inside joke at some point. Sephiroth claps Cloud all day. Oh yeah, he does. Absolutely. Bald Summit. Brown dude. You better watch it. I will strip you of your title, of your moderator title. I will do it out of spite. What do you call a guy who loves the T669? Tech Summit. Sure, fine, whatever. You do you. You make fun of me all you want. A YouTube chat, how's your day? Twitch chat, bald 3K is better than 4K. In terms of resolution, the answer is no. Bald Summit, Bald Summit, Bald Summit. Everyone's attacking me. It's just my forehead. If my laptop died on me, I would literally cry. I love it a lot, although it was used. I don't care. I have so many memories on it, and it means a lot to me. No worries. I get it. Call me whatever you want. Computers mean a lot to me if I own it. No, hey, that's totally fair, dude. No worries. I grow attached to my machines too. I can't lie. Oh. So here we have no, this is a little bit different. Unstoppable Trimax. So that's Corsair K95 RGB Platinum mechanical gaming keyboard, 6x programmable macro keys, USB pass-through and meter controls, fastest Cherry MX speed, RGB LED backlit, black finish. Sounds pretty sweet to me. But I haven't seen it. I think your stream deck is not broadcasting. I can't hear the sound effects. Oh, I wasn't... I was using my Go XLR for them. And yeah, the sound effects are really low. I'm not sure why. I have to work on that, because if on my Go XLR it's going to be this problematic, then I'll switch it over to my stream deck, actually. I recommend an Asus. Oh no, sorry. I commented on Asus's official TikTok saying tough is underrated, and based on my comments, so my flex is that Asus knows I exist and that they know what I said is true. I feel that. And it always feels good when these brands acknowledge you, you know? The T669 is the OG inside joke. I'm gonna guess so. It used to be Tech Nanny, but I guess it's T669 now. Do you mod your mechanical keyboards, like getting custom switches and keycaps? No, not really. I haven't tried messing around with my keyboards much, if at all, really. But I have considered getting a custom mechanical keyboard, so that I can actually learn like how to build one and things like that. Just so that I can have the experience. When I joined the stream, I had to make sure I was watching the right guy. Oh yeah? Why is that? Is there somebody that looks like me, or somebody that just has a very similar name to me? I hate Twitch's moderation so much. What? Why? It's because you're saying bad stuff, isn't it? How do you feel every morning whenever you wake up and see a nice setup in your room? At this point, I'm used to it. To be honest, I was more satisfied waking up in the morning and seeing great cable management versus seeing like a decent setup like this one. I think that cable management was more of a of a of a good morning view, I suppose. The Ultimate says, "What's up, Francisco? How you doing? See, you got that haircut." Tech has a clone. I have a clone. Where's my clone? And yes, I did indeed get it against my will. Oh, you know, I'm like exaggerating the details, but that's exactly what I do. And I'm doing all right, Mr. The Ultimate. How are you doing tonight? And Jesus Christ, I can't believe I'm actually catching up with the comments. And it's because it has helped that I have been skimming through the Bald Summit comments, because otherwise I would never catch up. All I want in a machine keyboard is good linear switches, good build quality, and it being a 10 keyless board. And the board perfect for me is the Hyper Alloy Origin CKL. And how much is that one? Out of curiosity. Your hair is different. Yeah. It is. I got a haircut while I was in the Dominican Republic. I told the story already, but I'll say it again. I got this haircut while I was in the Dominican Republic because a lot of the adults in my family, like not my cousins, but more so like my uncles and aunts and my grandparents, my own parents, they were like, "You really need to get a haircut. Your hair is so long." And I was like, "Okay, fine, I'll do it." And I have like a dedicated, I say a dedicated hairstylist because I only go to that one guy for all of my haircuts because he knows what I want. But this time we went, since we were in the Dominican Republic, my father brought in somebody else, somebody that he trusts with his own hair, and he does haircuts with scissors instead of machines. Like, he does haircuts with machines too, but he's pretty skilled with scissors too. So he was like, "Okay, show me a picture of what you want." I show him a picture. I say basically what I have, but just a little bit shorter. He's like, "Okay, I know exactly what you want." So then he just goes ahead and messes everything up and just like cuts way further than he needed to. So that's what happened. That's essentially what happened. And when I returned to my grandparents' house, I was so mad. I remember grabbing like a blow dryer and a brush and everything, like just like trying to style my hair with like what little hair I had to get it to be like to at least bring out a little bit of the style that I like having on there. But no, it wouldn't work. My hair is just too short right now for that, so I have to bring it upwards. Channels person, etc. I'm doing good. Oh, well, that's good. Damn. There are, yes. $90. That's for the keyboard earlier, so it costs $90. How the hell did I mess up on that? I hate my small phone keyboard and autocorrect, but at least you know what I meant to say. Yeah. What phone do you have, actually, out of curiosity? Do you plan on getting an ergonomic chair in the future? Yes, I do want to get a more comfortable chair in the future. They'll tend to be pretty expensive though, so that's going to be a rather distant future. What is the Freedom Phone? It's funny that you mentioned that. Oh, hang on. Stoms, thanks so much for that follow over on Twitch. I do very much appreciate it. I'm gonna try playing the sound effect. Hopefully you guys will hear it. I barely heard that, so you guys probably barely heard it too, but either way, like, thanks a lot for that follow, and I do hope that you continue to enjoy these live streams moving forward. Now, what was I going to answer? Right, it was about the Freedom Phone. So regarding the Freedom Phone is just essentially drop shipped phone. It's just like it is a pre-made phone that is made by another company. I forget the name of the company exactly. It is a Chinese company. And then like the people who were working on the Freedom Phone brand, they were really trying to sell people on the idea of being able to access whatever platform you wanted through here, because there wasn't going to be any kind of curation or anything like that. But essentially, the phone was just going to be an Android phone with a lot less restrictions. Like you can access like apps that you wouldn't be able to access on the normal store and things like that. And like it was just for the sake of having a phone that didn't censor you. So yeah, that's essentially what the Freedom Phone is. Now, what happened to it is that everyone has called it out for what it is, which is essentially just a scam. It is just a rebranding of another phone that already exists. And it's kind of funny because it kind of reminds me of the whole Escobar phone, Majig. What is the worst gaming brand? I would say not EA. Okay, besides EA. Honestly, I'm kind of tired of hearing of Activision, so I'm going to try and think of a different gaming company or developer. I would say the worst. Man. Yeah, this did get harder. I would say that the worst gaming company is probably... It's like on the tip of my tongue. Probably the Sonic team. Sorry guys, but probably the Sonic team, since I'm choosing to not mention Activision and you said that I can't say EA either. So I'll fix that later. Whoa, Tech has less hair now. I do, indeed. And it's making me cry from the inside. I would be mad too. Did all of this happen in Spanish? All of it did indeed happen in Spanish. I just translated it for you all. Balsamat. That's suspicious, Mikey. Maybe if you want to use your beanie and then comb your hair down. The issue with that is that, unfortunately, my hair's not long enough for even the bangs to look decent. Like, it just goes straight down like this. And it kind of looks like a bowl cut if I do that, which is why I've been avoiding doing that as much as possible. I don't know. You do you if you don't like the cut. Yeah, I mean, what I'm going to do is just let the haircut be until it grows back, because it will grow back. The Tech Summit podcast is too much. It's $178 for one episode. You're just like that company that charged $178 for a bottle of water that you can buy at Walmart for $5. But that is not at all true. The podcast is completely free to watch. The only thing that is hidden behind a paywall are bonus episodes for patrons. Samsung S10e. Oh, I see. I mean, that's a pretty recent phone. Do you think the Steam Deck would be a sustainable console heading towards the future, or will it be another PlayStation Vita? I think it is going to be a sustainable handheld, and I think that this is going to cause Nintendo to really start taking things more seriously. Because people don't necessarily like having to own multiple pieces of tech to be able to like have fun playing like different games from like different exclusives and things like that. And most games that like a lot of games that we have been asking for that are on PC already for the Switch, a lot of them like we've kind of been getting ignored in that regard, or we just haven't been getting them at all. So the fact that the Steam Deck is going to be a thing, and that I'm going to be able to have, for instance, all of my Final Fantasy games on one system, 1 through 15, on one system, is pretty awesome to me. That's something that the Switch, I mean Nintendo, simply won't accomplish that. Yeah, everybody stop talking so tech can catch up. I'll try my best. No, but you guys can keep talking. Have a good time on their website and seeing political things related to it, so it's alright if you didn't want to talk about that part of it. Yeah, we addressed it on the Tech Summit podcast last time, on the latest episode for it, and we tried our hardest to keep politics out of it. But inevitably, when it comes to devices like that, like it was built off of a political stance. So it is a little bit difficult to avoid that topic. I don't like SteelSeries because of their logo, oh my gosh, but I prefer them over Corsair any day. Okay, I'm glad to have that confirmation then. Hello, says Jay. Saw one of your videos in the past and decided to subscribe. Really hope that your channel grows. The quality that you bring to your channel and videos, so underrated. You deserve more views. Thank you, Jay. I very, very much appreciate it. Those are some very kind words, and I do hope that you continue to stop by on these streams and on the videos. I would very much appreciate it. And I do hope that you continue to enjoy the content as well. Ubisoft only has Assassin's Creed to keep them afloat. Yeah. But I like Assassin's Creed enough for me to say they can't be the worst. Unstoppable Trimax. What? What to what? What happened? What the hell happened to your light? Oh. It fell off. It happens all the time. It just means that I had to redo the adhesive on it, really. I hate Xbox so much. We had 2 Xbox 360s and the Red Ring of Death happened to us twice. So then when the PlayStation 4 came out, we got it and we kept the same model for 7 years and it still works. Oh, well, that's great. I also had the same issue that you're mentioning with my own Xbox 360. It happened to the original 360 that I had, and then I eventually got a Slim, and I had a different issue with that Slim model. That was an entirely different can of worms. There's a stereotype here in our country where all stuff made in China is considered bootleg. No, that's also the case in the Dominican Republic too, and in a lot of places, honestly. So I don't really blame you. Sony is still around because of PlayStation and their TVs. PlayStation is their bread and butter. Actually, they're also still around because of their cameras, as well as their TVs and the PlayStation, like you said. Headphones as well. They make really good audio gear, at least like consumer audio gear and things like that. So like Sony has quite a bit to keep them afloat. It's not that they only have 1 or 2 things. I'm reading a comment from TikTok. Oh, is that what the comment said? Hang on, excuse me, one moment. I returned. Yes, they completely forgot about their cameras, headphones, like you said, and a few other things. No, yeah, like those are some pretty important things, I'd say. Okay, so I kind of want to show you guys, since I promised a long time ago that I would do this. I do want to show you guys first and foremost, like some of the animations that I've been working on. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually open that up. So that means I'm going to have to put chat to the side for a bit. Just on the other window, bear with me. I may not be able to read your comments while I'm showing you guys this, but here we go. Let's see if it goes over to the right window anyway. Oh, okay. Yes. There we go. Okay, so here you see it. So I was actually able to get my 3D background. I was able to work with an artist on Fiverr, and we were able to work something out. So he was able to work on this, which I think looks pretty cool. It doesn't want to play for some reason though. It doesn't even want to show. Okay, there we go. So I have that because the thing is, I'm not very good at drawing landscapes and things like that. So, you know, me having to do that a lot for a 2D animation would probably be pretty time consuming, I would say. And I'm pretty sure that you guys can hear all of that. So then there's this. Fiverr voice actors. I would say he did a pretty good job. I had to put the background behind him. I still I have to fix that part. Definitely have to fix this part over here. It's so funny. But I'm actually going to animate Vegeta talking for this section too, instead of just having Goku showing up there, because I feel like it would add just more impact there. And then there's this. And then I managed to lip sync that pretty alright, I would say. Do I have any more animations for? No. Okay, no, I do not. That means that I have to bring out the background for this guy, for this hair flowing animation, and same for this, and same for this. But this is going to be the challenging part, since this uses more dynamic camera angles. Okay, so yeah, that's essentially what I've been working on thus far. Chat's return to me. Let me see. How do I bring you guys back? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna put you guys over here. Let's go back to the just chatting window so that you guys can read each other's messages too. I saw a video that said $10,000 PC, but it had an i3 and a 710. Really? I don't know how. But for headphones, I stick with JBL. I am a true JBL fan, and they are pretty underrated when it comes to headphones and earbuds. I don't think they're that underrated, actually. Where did everyone else go? What do you mean? Everyone is still here, at least I think so. F for whoever bought it thinking it was a good deal. No, yeah, that was pretty terrible. An i3 and a 710 that can't do much. Jay says, I'll be heading off to do my assignment now. Hope you have a wonderful stream. Thank you so much, Jay, and I wish you a wonderful night, and I hope to see you next time. The ultimate. Ooh, this looks sick. Thank you. Also, DaVinci Resolve Studio. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I think that DaVinci Resolve Studio is really the way to go. Oh, OMG. You added that option for points. Nice. Oh, change RGB background color. Oh, okay. I just noticed it. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, so what color do you want? Purple and gold. Okay. Just saw that. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Yeah, let's go back over here. Hey, Suspicious Mikey. Thank you so much for that Prime. You have been a Prime subscriber for the past 4 months. I always forget to sub. No worries. I genuinely, sincerely appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I wish that my soundboard was working so that I could play the adequate soundtrack that would go with something like that. Okay, so I'm going to do purple and yellow. I hope that's okay, because I don't think gold is really like an option here, and it's only going to be for the light in the back, so we're gonna go with that. And yeah, there you go. Purple, and honestly, it looks pretty good, I would say. BRB, yeah, no worries. I didn't know that you did animation. That's like, oh, thank you. I studied animation in college, so I graduated with a bachelor's in it. Though I'm not good with 3D animation at all. Like, it just did not stick. So I've been sticking with 2D. What are some tips that you want to give for people who want to pursue animation? Oh my goodness. That's actually a great question. So when it comes to tips for people who want to pursue animation, is choose your school wisely. If you're planning on going to college for it, I don't think it's a necessity per se. However, a lot of jobs are going to say, oh, we want you to have at least a bachelor's and 90 years of experience in this particular profession. Or, like for you to be able to bring coffee to people and that kind of thing. But, yeah, like I would say that, like choose your school properly. Choose one that's going to allow you to focus on animation, and that way you will actually be able to learn. Now, when it comes to animation in particular, I mean, with art in general, like you can have a teacher, but ultimately you really have to practice what you're taught in order for it to stick and in order for you to really get better at it. Because there's only so much that they can teach you just by showing you. Like showing you how to draw like a specific kind of character. It doesn't mean that you'll be able to do it in the same way, because it depends on your own art style and that kind of thing. But ultimately just make sure that you pick the right school, and as soon as you graduate, focus on working on your portfolio for animation. I am still here. Hello, Mr. Brown Dude. But really though, I'm still thinking of building a PC or buying a laptop. If I did laptop, I'd go to MSI. Sure thing. You do you. I've transitioned from HitFilm to DaVinci. Hate how they separate all of the steps into separate tabs, but the playback is miles ahead from HitFilm. Yeah, when it comes to playback, Premiere, for instance, is absolutely terrible. But DaVinci Resolve just works. It just does what it's supposed to do, and I absolutely love Resolve for that. Render times are great too with Resolve. The interface is better in DaVinci Resolve. Hell, Asus ROG is a little too much, to be completely honest. It has so much I don't need. For a laptop, I'd only need 144 hertz and 1080p resolution. That's fair. Maybe you should consider looking at Razer's laptops then. Because the 15-inch... No, the 16-inch base model? No, the 15-inch. The Razer Blade 15 should have exactly that, like the base model for it. Purple and yellow for Lakers. Ah, that's why. Okay. I myself am not a huge basketball fan, so I didn't even notice. It's weird how MSI makes mainly VA monitors. They have like 2 or 3 IPS monitors. It's probably because monitors are not really like their bread and butter. Did you do a design major? No. I did not major in design at all. I was animation from year 1 to my last year. But do you do video editing? I do video editing, as a matter of fact. Oof. What was that? I need to find a good school for software engineering since I'm going to be doing software engineering. Yes, I unfortunately cannot really advise you on that. Yeah, sorry. I do hope that you end up finding that school, but again, you do have plenty of time to find out. What I've learned up until now, you need to play around with the software or do it yourself. That's how I learned most of my skills, and expect that to still be the case in college. Like really, because again, it's really practice that's going to get you to a much better skill level. Like professors can give you all of this information and you may not retain all of it necessarily. So having practice is what's really going to drive you forward. DaVinci Resolve is buttery smooth for me. Yeah, same here. I absolutely love DaVinci Resolve. Have you heard bad things about MSI laptops? I'm not gonna be doing any gaming for the most part. No, actually, I haven't heard anything in particular about MSI laptops that would make them bad. Razer is overpriced as hell though. They actually have the Razer Blade 15 base model, I think it's called, to be exact. That is a little bit thicker and I think goes for like $1,600. And the specs on it aren't actually too bad. I think that you do get 144 hertz with it, and if not 120 hertz, but yeah, it is worth verifying that much. But it's also just a laptop that could be worth looking into. The Ultimate says, I'm not either. Just remember the colors. Oh. Only thing I'm afraid of is that the Creative Cloud has been such a universal platform for now for businesses. Yes, so do learn the Creative Cloud. Do learn Premiere and After Effects. After Effects is a software that I have been familiarizing myself with a lot, because I can use it a lot when it comes to 2D animation and even just like live action stuff. Like it's such a powerful tool. After Effects is going to be super important. Photoshop is going to be very important too. So just keep that in mind. Illustrator, I think, depending on what field you're trying to get into specifically. Ultra Pranks. MSI is underrated, so they won't be overpriced. So hey, good prices for me at least, am I right? That's not necessarily true. The Ultimate. Yes, I do, but I suck at drawing and I have no portfolio. Yeah, they'll teach you fundamentals, but it's actually doing it to become better. I regret not learning how to draw and start animating until now. I know stop motion, but not 3D or 2D. Well, some 2D animation. I think that stop motion is actually going to help you. Like you can carry over your stop motion knowledge into 2D animation because like both operate frame by frame. So like there's a lot that you could still move over there. So I think that you can catch up to 2D animation pretty quickly. Turtle Beach followed me on TikTok. Let's go. A verified account follows me. And I like Turtle Beach, so yes. Well, that's great. Yeah, the fundamentals are kind of the same, so it works. Okay, what is going on? Oh, okay, like some stuff just kind of fell. Verified account follows me, and they like Turtle Beach. Yeah. I'm very happy for you. You deserve to be followed by Turtle Beach and many more. Hopefully Asus and MSI will also catch up and give you that follow, right? But either way, I think that it is actually a good time to call it a night. Because I myself, I should keep animating for tonight. I still have this to do. And I have to also plan for the podcast for tomorrow to make sure that I can take care of that earlier rather than later. Also, speaking of Turtle Beach thing, I'm sure you'd want to review is their new Recon controller. It works with Xbox and Windows. Yeah, might be worth considering there, and HyperX. Alright guys, have a great night. See you, Francisco. See you, The Ultimate. Thanks so much. So like, thanks a lot to all of you for stopping by tonight. I do very much appreciate it. You guys always keep the chat alive. The Ultimate, thank you. Have a good night. Ultra Pranks, have a wonderful night. Let me continue to scroll up. Hack Breaks, if you're still around, have a wonderful night. Jay, have a wonderful night, though I think I said that to you earlier. NC as well, have a wonderful night. Suspicious Mikey, have a wonderful night. Stoms, have a wonderful night. Max Gentke, have a wonderful night as well. I wish you all the best of the best when it comes to it. I will be streaming again tomorrow night. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys there. Until next time, enjoy.